So let's wait for 2-3 minutes. Let everyone join, then we'll start. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I think most of the people have joined. So before starting, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Vikas Pandey, a PhD scholar in IDRP Space Science and Technology at IIT Jodhpur. Under this live interactive session, uh, today we'll be starting with week 1 of the Joy of Computing using Python. Okay. So before going further, uh, I'd like to ask any doubts or any clarification you would like at the beginning. You can ask, and then we will move forward. During the class, I will not be able to see the messages. So kindly unmute yourself and speak up if you have any question.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
What about yesterday's session, sir?
Uh, all the sessions are going parallelly. Like they are planned such that uh, any one of the session, if you attend, most of the content will be almost similar. This is to assist you for the assignments. Like the assignments are given. This is just to assist that, as well as to discuss something which you think you it was not like not very clear, or some discussion, live discussion can be done for that. And all the three sessions are going parallelly. Like they are not uh, in continuation with each other. We three are doing it parallelly.
Okay, okay. One is enough.
Yeah, one is enough. Whichever you like, you can join any one according to your convenience and your like.
Like I'm asking, yesterday I tried more than half an hour. It was not
Yes, yes,
connected.
yes. Yes, it might be due to this. Actually, this Google Meet have different capabilities, like different how much it can accommodate. Like for me,
Yeah,
it can
uh,
accommodate something around 250, I think. Yeah.
yeah.
For
That,
some personal one, 100 is the limit. That might be the reason.
okay, okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah, Anjali, can you speak up? I will not be checking the message. I can see something is there, but please speak up. I'll not be able to check the messages. Okay. Uh, so we
So,
will keep. Yeah, please.
so in the week two assignment, I kept uploading. I mean, I tried checking the codes and all, but I
Mm,
kept getting runtime error for some reason.
okay.
Do you know
Runtime
exact?
error. Yes.
Yeah,
Runtime error is that something you are doing wrong. Okay. You have to check properly. The
but
if
sir,
there is
I
a
really did check
okay,
multiple
not
times.
not
What
an
should
issue.
I do?
Before the end of this, before this week two submission date, Actually, we will have a session, okay,
Okay.
on week 2 also. So don't worry, we will discuss that as well as, yeah, let me go to this. Uh, Here, I have, for your convenience, what I have done is that I have created a classroom, Google Classroom. This is the code where which you can use to connect to the Google Classroom. There also you can post. In fact, you can discuss and you can put your queries there. Anyway, the discussion forum of the course is there. There you are free to ask. Okay, as well as you can put it there. Okay, so all these platforms are there. That will be a bit easier for you to like to discuss among yourself, as well as you can ask. I will mostly in this classroom. I will also be there. So feel free to ask. So this is something about me. I am doing PhD in space science and technology, and under this PMRF scheme, I am doing this live interaction session. I have done MTech in VLSI, BTech in electronics and communication, and have a professional experience as R&D engineer, online faculty, and robotics training. This is my site. If you want, you can visit for details. The schedule for my sessions will be Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m. generally, until some emergencies are there. The link will be same for all the Tuesday, 6 to 8 session. And all the videos we will be taking, all the classes we will be taking, will be available on the YouTube channel. This one, and all the links will be shared in the this course dashboard also. Okay, and if in case you want to write an email, you can write the mail to me. Okay, so moving forward, before the questions, yes, whatever other doubts you have regarding this course, you are free to ask, and please unmute yourself and speak up. I'll not be seeing the messages. Okay. Yes, Jan.
सर क्या आप हर रोज इसी मतलब लाइव ही पढ़ाएंगे या फिर एक ही दिन का सेशन है सर ये?
This session is weekly, Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can I get the recordings of this session?
Yes, just I said that all the recordings will be available on my YouTube channel, as well as the link for each and every session will also be given in the course dashboard. Anyway, you can just go to my YouTube channel. There you will find all this. After the class, I'll be uploading it. And in the classroom also, I'll be posting.
Sir, coding sessions are not available in the website, sir. Assignments.
Coding sessions, I didn't get you what you want to say.
Sir, the coding assignments which you have posted in the website was not available now, sir.
I mean, like you are not able to access the coding assignments. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just wait for some time. There may be some glitch, and if it is not solved, just post it in the discussion forum of the course. There you will get it resolved.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
I'm not able to join the classroom, sir, with this code IKNC5GI. So it's like I have to
It
change
is
with my.
G. No, it's not I. It is J.
Okay,
I
J.
think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It looks like I, but it is J
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anything else?
Sir, is compulsory to join Google Classroom?
It is fully optional to you. If you wish, and if you are gaining some value with these sessions, you can. If you are comfortable on your own, it's up to you. It is fully optional, no compulsion.
Okay. Sir, in the assignment sessions, only one or two questions they have asked. That is.
No assignment, they have asked like 10 questions are being asked, not one, two.
That is in quiz assignment one, week one, assignment one in quiz they asked 10 questions, sir.
Yes,
and
yes.
programming assignment 2 in week 1. They are asked only
Mhm.
one.
Yes, yes. So, in fact, this is a coding course. So,
That's enough, or
generally,
they provide some more.
the thing is that this in a single code, in fact, a lot of questions are there. So, mostly the weightage of programming assignments are a bit more compared to those theoretical assignments. Okay, that might be the reason that there are less number of programming assignments. Anyway, anyway,
One,
if you go through the course, then sir gives a lot of questions during the course itself. Like while teaching the videos and all, you will see there are a lot of questions which you can practice from there also.
one more thing I want to ask you, sir, that one or two questions they are giving, that is one thing, and they provide some more assignments in future also.
Mhm. Yeah, assignments in future, you are saying.
Yeah.
See, for week one, whatever before this deadline, whatever the questions are given, that will remain for week one. In week two, more questions are there.
Okay.
They have their final date. Like that, when the course moves forward, along with different weeks, actually the
Okay.
complexity of questions will also increase, and the amount might increase a bit.
Okay. But before that,
Sir, we are not able to join the classroom link. It is
Uh,
showing as wrong account.
Yes, sir.
sir, one more question, please.
yeah, just yeah.
We have to submit the assignments at given due date, before the due date.
Yes, before the due date. After that, you will not be able to submit the assignments.
So, the time to
Yes,
time to give the due date also for each and every
yeah,
week
for each and
session.
every week, there will be different
Mm,
deadlines, and you have to follow that.
okay, thank you.
Yes, and someone was having an issue with Google Classroom.
Yes, sir. It is showing as wrong account. Like it is showing to log in from different account actually.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you have.
I have tried, sir,
It is
my
showing
personal
contact your
account.
teacher.
Sir, like I have
Okay.
tried through my personal account, then I can able to join. But when I was trying to
Yes.
educational, my institutional account, I was not able to join.
Yeah, because your institute might not be allowing you to join a classroom from other institute. That might be the reason. So you will have to connect through institutional account. Yeah. Any more questions?
This assignment work maybe enter in the internal exam, the final exam.
Yeah.
The
What you are
marks,
saying? Yes.
the assignment
For
mock
the
you conducted weekly.
I am not able to
Conducted
get you.
weekly.
What you are trying to say, I'm not able to get you. Yeah, can you say it clearly?
The, the assignment conducted weekly is any marks enter in the final exam internal.
You see, if you check the uh, course description, there is a weightage for the assignment, programming assignment, as well as the exams. Okay, everything like for a general course, what happens? Internal exams have some weightage, and the final exam have some weightage. It is something like that only. In fact, this will have two exams. One is the assignments are there. One is the programming exam will be there, and another one will be the theoretical exam, or you can say in which you will be going to the proper center and then giving the exam. Okay, so all of these have some weightage. The exact distribution you will get in the course description.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, uh, can we get the model question paper for this?
there is nothing like model question papers, but yes, most of the things that you will you will be solving here, the questions in the final exams will be somewhat related to that only, nothing outside it come.
Why I am asking what is the exact model for the examination? Whether they ask only multiple choice questions or essay type questions or short answer questions. That is what
Yeah,
exact.
I will say it. See, we have just started the course. It is a 12 weeks long course.
Yeah.
Once we go towards the end, when the exam comes, then I think these questions will be relevant, right?
Okay. Why I am
Yeah.
asking, because I am also appearing for another exam which is there
Yeah.
in March. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. I don't think they will coincide
Okay.
anyway, but yeah, you will have to check because I am not very sure about that thing. That is the NPTEL's part, what they are doing, how they are accommodating the exams and all. Okay, you will have to check. Yes,
Okay.
someone raised a hand, I think. Okay. Any more questions?
Sir, in programming assignment 2, the compilation was actually passed, but in the status it was showing as passed after ignoring presentation error. What does it mean,
Yeah,
sir?
so that's not an issue. Uh, that means your code is correct, but you might be seeing in the output that backslash n will be coming, backslash n, backslash
Hello?
t. Those are, hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so those are like the presentation, what exact presentation was expected, that is not there, but yet the output is correct. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay, sir.
we will discuss that when we come to it.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Yes,
anything else?
yeah, Pandit, good
Yes,
evening. Yeah, I have a
good
query.
evening.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
came to know that this time there is no proctor exam. I mean, it's like prior to this course, there is like for coding exam, unproctored exam is there, and again we have to
Yes,
go for
yes,
a
yes,
proctor
there
exam, right?
was. Yeah, yeah.
But this time I came to know from my junior that there is no unproctored exam, only assignments,
Hmm.
and there is a final examination. Is it right?
Uh, that you will have to check in the course details.
Yeah, I have gone through that, but would like to confirm with you that there is something. If you have any idea
No,
on that.
see, I am not the one who will be deciding these things. Okay, I am just I am from a different institute, as
Right,
well
right, got
as
it.
yeah, I am one who has been assigned the task of live interaction.
Sure.
Okay,
Yes, Pandit.
this part I don't know,
Okay, fine.
so
Thank
sorry
you.
for that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Uh,
Vikas
anything
Pandey.
else? Yeah, yes, Ramajo Rao, you wanted to say something? Hello. Yeah. Okay. So I think most of you have. Yes. Any more questions? Okay. Karthikeyan, please stop sharing. Yeah. So I hope most of you have seen the week 1 and completed it, and you have tried the things given there. And mostly the week 1 was something about introduction to coding, how the not coding, you can say programming. Okay, so how the programming works, what is the logic behind the programming, and these things.
Hello.
So yes, please say.
Sir, is there any exam today, sir?
No.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, when will be the exam will be conduct?
Yeah, all the details about exam and these things are available on the uh, course dashboard. You can check there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so most of you must have experienced the Scratch, MIT Scratch platform. If you any one of you have any difficulty assessing the MIT Scratch, or you are not able to do something, you are free to ask. Okay, so moving forward, I'll start with the first problem. How do you create a loop in Scratch? Okay, so there are 4 options: repeat block, snap a block, condition block, use a cat sprite. What is the correct answer? So can anyone of you speak up? See, this is a live interaction session. So
Condition block. Option C.
yeah, condition block. Okay. So one answer is condition block. Any other answer?
Repeat block.
Yeah. Repeat block. Okay. One answer is repeat block. Any other answers? Please feel free to speak and don't write in the chat. Please speak up. Okay. The live interaction will only be completed once you speak.
Repeat block.
Repeat block. Okay. So repeat block, we are getting
Repeat block.
Okay. So
Repeat
repeat.
Repeat block.
Okay. Anyone with going with
Sir, it's
condition
repeat block.
and anyone else who thinks it is a condition block? Okay. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. My screen is visible, right? So you see here, we have different blocks. My screen is visible with the scratch. Jogada Sivakumar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you are not speaking, just keep your mic muted because some noise is coming from that side.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you can see here there are different blocks. There is a repeat block. Okay. And there is a forever block. Okay. So you see the question was, how do you create a loop in Scratch? Loop means repetitions again and again. And in fact, the repetition is done using the repeat block. We just use the repeat block either sometimes 10 times, 12 times, whatever is needed, or a forever loop for doing it again and again. Okay. So the correct answer will be a repeat block. Okay. So now let's come to the question 2. What are the functions that can be performed on the variables? So before going into this, can anyone answer me what is a variable when we talk about variable?
It is container, sir.
Yes,
So
a container.
container store the values of
Value is not constant.
Value is not
variable.
constant. Okay.
It is a name given to the memory location which changes the value.
Yes, very good.
The variable is a name which take different values at a different time, but one at a time.
Yes. So something you can say it is a fixed position on which we can write some values, right? That value can be erased and written like a whiteboard kind of thing. Okay. So what operations can be done on it? Which of the following operations can be done on it? First one is
All of the
rename.
above.
All of
All of
them.
the above.
Great.
All of the above.
So all of the above is the correct answer. Okay. So we can rename it, we can delete it, we can even initialize. Like if we create a variable, we can have some value at the beginning and all of it. And where we will get all these things? In this variable block. In the variable block, you see, we can create a variable. We can have a name for it, like let's say, okay. We can have a name for it. We can even change it. We can set it to some value. We can change the name. Every options are possible in the variable. Okay, so all of the above options are available for a variable. So the correct answer is D. Why I am showing these questions? These are not the exact questions that are given in the assignments for you. These are something from the previous run of this course, as well as some questions which I have added on my own, so that gives an idea of what are the questions. And the first week is somewhat like the preliminary beginning part. Mostly once we start coding with Python, you will understand that what are the significance of these assignment questions, because they will be mostly exactly related to the questions that are asked in the assignments. Okay. So which of the following statements is true? One can run an infinite loop. Okay. One cannot change the value of a variable. One cannot add sound in Scratch. One cannot change the size of the image. Which of the following is true?
Option E.
A.
Option A.
One can run.
Option A is correct, sir.
Okay. Why not B?
Option A, sir.
Option A, sir.
Option A.
That I agree. Okay. We can create a infinite loop. Why not B? One cannot change the value of a variable.
Incorrect option to change the value of the variable.
Yes, in fact, in the previous question itself, we saw that the variable is something that can be changed. All options are correct. How?
Sounds can be added to the value of the.
See here, it is cannot. Okay, you have to check that it is not one can change. It is one cannot change. Okay, a variable can be changed. In Scratch, all the sounds, different sounds can be added, and you can even change the size of the image. Okay, so in fact, these options are wrong, and only this option is correct. Yes, Priyanka. You wanted to ask something? Okay. So, moving to question 4. See, this is a code block. What will be the value of my variable at the end of this loop? 50, 49, 40, or 0? What will be the correct answer?
50. 40, sir.
50.
40, sir.
40, sir.
40. Okay. So
40.
First, what we will do is we will do two things. First, we will do a dry run. Like we will try how it is going step by step, and then
Sir, 0.
we will test. Yeah, then we will test it on the Scratch also to see whether we were correct or not. Okay. So let's start. When we are doing this, set my variable to 0. What is the value of my variable here? 0, right? Then we are doing this repetition for 10 times. So this block will have no effect. Will this have some effect on the variable at present when we are just entering into loop?
No, sir.
No, right? Let's not directly go to the answers. Okay. And I have said it many times that please don't answer in chat. I'm not able to check the chats while I'm
Your option
taking the
answer
class.
is 40.
Yeah, answer is fine, but let's go step by step so that we understand, because here many people will be taking this course for the first time. Okay, so they must be understanding how actually these things are done, like how step by step you have to check the values to understand that what is the final value. Okay, so first what we have to do is that we have to check step by step how it is being done. Okay, so it is saying change my variable by 5. So what will be the value here after this step? Can anyone answer?
5.
5. Okay, so 0 plus 5, that will be 5. Then the second in this, change my variable by -1. So what will be the answer after this?
4.
4.
Minus
It will
4,
be
sir.
reduced. Okay, -4 or 4?
4.
4,
Sir,
sir.
sir.
4,
4,
right?
sir.
So this thing we have to do 2 times. So first one loop is over once we have done. Okay, when then what will happen, since this is for repeating 10 times, this loop will again start. So when starting, the value of my variable is 4 at present. Then what will happen? It will again change the variable by 5. So what will be the value here now?
9.
9. Okay. So it will be 9. And then what will be the value next?
8.
8.
8. 8.
8,
Okay.
sir.
So if we keep on doing this 10 times, we will actually understand that in this loop, every time the value is increasing by what value?
4.
5.
4.
4.
4.
4.
First increasing by 5 and decreasing by -1. So it is ultimately 4. And how many times it is happening? It is happening 10
10
times.
10
times.
times.
So total
10
change in
times.
value will be 10 multiplied by
4.
4, that is
It's
40.
40.
Yeah. And what was our initial value? Initial value was 0, right? So the final value must
0.
be 40.
40.
0 plus 40, right? So the answer should be 40,
40.
which is correct. Most of the people said this value. Okay. So let's check if our mathematical understanding coincides with the understanding of that is given in the MIT Scratch. Okay. So what we are doing is that we are creating my variable is already there. We are setting my variable to 0. Okay. Then we are putting a control, a repeat for 10 times, and change my variable by what value we had to change? 5, right? And then change my variable by -1. Okay. So let's run this code. Yeah, you see here. Okay, it is going very fast. If we want to, yeah, if we want to see it slow, what we can do? See, whenever I'm clicking, it is directly showing. Uh, yeah, Jay, if you are not saying something, you can. Okay, Gresma, if you are not saying something, you can mute yourself. Hello. Yeah. Yes. What can be the solution of making it fast? How can we make it fast? Not fast, sorry. How can we make it slow, like seeing it step by
Wait
step?
1 second.
Wait 1 second or something. Where will we find it?
Control.
Control, yes. So most
Control.
of these things are, so we can either put here or on the top. Okay. So let's see. First 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. You are seeing here 40. So 40 is the final value as we expected. So this is running the way we actually understand our mathematical understanding, and the Scratch understanding is matching. Okay. So wherever such a computation problem is there, you can go by this thing, and you can see that here counting and variables, these things, how the logic of counting and these things occurs, multiplication table, these things can be done using this. Okay. Yeah. So the correct value is 40. Let's go to the next question. Which command can be used to decrease the size of a sprite? Sprite is the character we are taking in the Scratch. Okay, so what will be the correct answer? Set size by, change size by, decrease size by, or size change by?
C. Set
C.
size by. Change size by.
Okay. Any more? Someone
Change.
says set size by, someone
It's
says change size by.
it's change size by.
Change size by.
Change.
Minus.
In any other answers?
Change
Let's
size.
see. Let's see what are the options available to us. Okay. Mostly it will be in looks, right? here there are two options: change size by and set size to. Okay, so which of these will be the correct answer? We have to decrease it. Like it is 100, right?
Sir, it depends on our requirement. Na? We can use both of them.
Yes, we can use both of them, but we can decrease as well as set the size. If I put here negative, like so it is also decreasing. But when we are putting the set size to, what is happening here? It is not changing when I am running it every time, because that will have a constant size. Like it has, if I put %% here, see, it has a fixed size. Every time I click, it will go to that size. If I make it to something like 75, once I run it for the first time, it will go to 75. After that, whenever I run, it will remain like that because that is its fixed size. So what should be the correct answer? Set
Sir,
size by, yes,
Change
yes, yes,
size
Surya.
by.
sir, can I not put the just 1 minute? The other
Yes.
option, the one that was not correct, I forgot its name.
Uh,
Um, the set
this one,
size too. Can I not put it in a loop?
set size to.
Yeah, can I not put it in a
See,
loop and it would change the
it,
size?
it is exactly the way I am doing. If I suppose it was %% at the beginning, okay?
Yeah.
So I am running it once, okay? Now understand, this is the size 1, okay? And now you are saying it, set size to 75%. So it will be 3/4 of the size, right? Am I correct till here?
Yeah.
Okay. So once I run it, it is decreasing. True. But now it is already of the 3/4 size. Okay. And if you run it again, what is happening? You see, the size is not changing. Why not changing? Because it is already 3/4. Okay. Even if you put it in loop, forever loop, infinite loop, whatever you put, it will remain that size only. Okay. Here, set size is related to something like we are taking the sprite size as fixed 1 and the percentage of that size. Okay. So if you try this, actually, if you go by logic, yeah, set size to 75%. So it should be 75% of whatever it is. But in this scratch, it is not like that. That is why this question is there actually. Clear?
So, yeah,
Yes.
that part is clear, but I'm having another doubt.
Hmm.
Shouldn't the set size to create a new reference value for the other loop? For
No.
example, from 100%, now my sprite size is 75%. So the current
Yeah.
75%, shouldn't that be 100% for the
Yes.
next loop?
Logically, that should be, but in this case, it is considered because in many a times this was mostly designed for kids. Okay, so
Okay.
not to make them make it very
Confused. Okay.
complex for them.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was made like this so that they understand what is happening there. Okay,
Okay.
every time, otherwise in the loop they will get very much confused, right? So
Mhm.
if I run it, see, 10 times also, it is remaining the same.
Okay. Thank
Fine.
you.
Yeah. Okay, so what will be the correct answer now?
Set size.
Change size by.
Change size by.
Change size by. Setting a size will actually make it a fixed size. After that, it will not change. It can decrease once, but not again. Okay, so the correct option that should be used to decrease the size should be change size by. Okay, okay. Now, what we are doing is that we are running this loop. Set t equals to 0. T is a variable here. Okay, and repeat until t is more than 5. Understand, here it is greater than 5. Okay, say t. Say t means that sprite will say that like a comment. Okay, and change t by 1 every time and wait for 1 second. Okay, so what will be the output? Can anyone guess?
Sir, it's none of the above, sir.
Why?
Because until 0 to 4, the cat should be say, sir. But they gave 5 and 6 too. So my answer is none of the above.
Yes, none of the above. Anyone else? Yes, Rahul, are you saying something?
Sir, it is none of the above.
None of the above. Okay. So, what should be the correct way if we wanted to say something like, okay, if we make it less than 5, so what will be the correct one? If instead of this greater than, I am putting less than here. So, what will be the correct answer here?
Option B.
Option B.
sir.
B.
Option
Why
B.
not? Why not A? Is it not that it is starting with 0?
So I think it will be option.
Yes, sir.
0 to 4 will be there.
0 to 4. In fact, even in that case, none of the answers will be correct here, right? It will go till 4 1.
4 only.
Yes.
Yeah. So 0 to 4 will be the correct answer if we go to less than. Okay. So let's try both of this. Okay. So we are creating a variable t. Yeah, I can hear Rahul. I am hearing some voices from your side. Can you mute yourself? Yeah. Yeah. So we have created a variable t. We are moving from here. So first, what was being done at first? We are setting t to 0. Yeah, Mr. Rahul, can you please mute yourself? Some noise is coming from your side. Yeah. So first we are setting t to 0, and then we are looping how many times? We are
5
repeating it
times, sir.
5 times. Okay. So first we are saying say mm, loop. Yeah. We are making the cat say the number. The number itself is the variable, that is t. So we are letting the cat say the value t, and then we are okay, not repeat 5 times, sorry. It is a conditional block, no? So it will be it is repeat until this variable t is more than 5. That was the correct one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Rahul, if you are not muting yourself, I will have to remove you from the meeting. Okay, so we are letting the cat say the value stored in a variable t. Then what we are doing? We are incrementing it with 1, right? We are saying it change t by 1 and then waiting for 1 second so that we can see it. So change t by 1. Okay. So now let's run this code and see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Was it repeat until? Okay. So repeat until t is greater than 5. So what happened here? Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Audible, sir. For audible.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir, yes.
most of people said when we will put t is greater than 5, it will actually not run. It will not display. But what happened here?
5 also.
Till 5.
There is also
Yes.
6, sir.
6, that is after the loop. This is showing here once this loop is completed, but the cat will not show that thing. So actually I should switch it off for now. Okay. So why is this happening? When we saw it there, we thought that actually it should not run at all, right? There should be nothing like say. But when we are going into this control block, we must understand what are the functions of each of these loops. These loops are quite important. When we are going for repeat, that is a fixed number of times. When we are going for forever, it is fixed number of times. When we like not fixed number of times, repeating again and again. When we are going for if and then, so what it will do is that first it will check the condition. If something is there and that is correct, then what things has to happen. And the next block is if else, like if something is there, then this has to happen, else something else. Wait until some condition is there. Repeat until. So here you have to understand repeat until is it checks the opposite of the condition, not the same. Okay. It is saying keep repeating till this thing happens. Okay. So we must understand that if we are going for repeat until, it will be t till t is greater than 5. So you see, when the value of t becomes 6, it stops. But 6 is not displayed. So while entering the loop, it checks. So actually, when the value became 6, it stopped. And it didn't go further. So clear in this case, what is happening?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we must not get confused with this repeat until. Okay. Repeat until is something that will check the value opposite of what is given in the condition there. Okay. You can say it again. Start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not 6. T value goes to 6, but it is not entering the loop now. Because what it is doing is that, yes,
there is a condition, sir.
Yes. And yes, Atul Kumar, what link is this? Hello? Yeah, please don't use this platform to spam or to create some.
Nuisance.
Yeah, don't create any nuisance here. Don't promote anything here. This is a live interactive session and there is this is not a platform to create such nonsense, please. Okay. Yes, anyone is having some questions? Someone has raised his hands, I think. Yeah. So, okay. So is it clear? Any doubt in this question? This is a very important loop, and this is something that where we get confused a lot. In fact, this is very similar to while loop. Okay, we will, when we go to Python, in that case also we have such things. Okay. Okay, this answer itself is not. Okay, so which command can be used to move an object by some steps? Rotate, turn, move, or forward? What will be the correct answer?
Move.
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 Move, sir.
Okay, this is one.
Move, sir.
Yes, this is one of the most common things we do in Scratch, right? We move it by some steps. Okay, so this is move. Now we have a question, a problem. Suppose we are taking a cricket ball as our sprite. So using this code, the ball will move in what form? A straight line, circular motion, curved path, or up and down. It is being repeated 17 times, turning it by 20 degrees. A, a ball, if it is turned, it will still look the same. But when we are turning it by some values, the direction of movement of the sprite will actually change. So you have to take care of that, though it will look the same. And then move 30 steps. So can anyone guess what is the answer here?
Curve
What?
path, sir.
A straight line, sir.
Straight line. Why straight line?
Circular motion.
Sir, because it is a ball, sir. So that's
Yeah, that
It
is what
will
I.
move in the
Yeah, that is.
circular motion as it has 0 to 17, which is multiplied with 20 gives us, 360 degree. So it will move in the circular motion.
16 multiplied by 20, that is 360. Right? 16 or 17? See
0 to uh, 0 to 17, which gives us 18 steps
18 steps. Yeah.
as
Actually, the
calculated
last
in
step.
computer.
Yeah.
Mm.
The last step itself is
The
like
same
the
position.
It's a
last. Yeah,
circular
the same
motion, sir.
position. Yeah, it is a circular motion. Let's try. And those who are still getting confused, understand this. The ball, even if it is rotated by 20 degree, will certainly look the same, but the direction. If we say, let me do it like this. If this is a ball, at the starting position, you can understand that it will have a direction of movement like this. When we are rotating it by 20 degrees, the direction actually, the ball looks the same, but the direction changes a bit. Okay, so the next move block will have this ball move in this direction instead of the previous state direction. Okay, clear in this case?
yes,
Let's
sir.
try this. Let's try this, how it looks like. I'm removing all of this, and instead of this sprite, what we are doing is that we are creating a sprite of. Okay, not a backdrop, sorry. We are taking a ball. We are removing this sprite for now. Okay, and this sprite, what we are doing is that, let's keep it here. So turn by how much degrees? 20 degrees, and then
20
move
degrees.
move 30 steps. right? And this we are repeating 17 times. Okay, so let's see this. So if you keep it somewhere here, you will understand this. So it is, if we put some small delay, I think we will be able to see it well. Okay. So starting from the position, it is going in a circular path. Curve will also be correct, but when there is a more appropriate answer, certainly we should go with that. That is a circular path. Okay. It is going to the starting position from where it started. Okay. Any confusion in this?
Sir, I
So
have.
what will, yes, sorry.
Sir, the question, the option asks for either a circular motion or a curved path. The ball isn't moving in a circular motion, it's moving in a circular path,
Yes, we can
right?
say.
So, shouldn't the
Yes,
answer be a curved path? Because the ball is moving in a curved path, right? The path is curved.
yes, yes.
So,
In that case, yes, we can go for that. Yeah, if we go by the grammatical part, certainly you are correct.
so what would the
Ish.
correct answer still be? B or
Uh,
C?
see, see, in this case, actually, I have not kept any correct answer here.
Okay,
In
okay.
fact, next, I have even put check for yourself.
That's okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah. So, yes.
But if we have a question in the exam that requires
Yeah.
such a grammatical,
See,
logical explanation.
this is
Sir,
a
can I add something?
yes, yes. Yeah.
Sir, because core path, maybe it is a parabolic shape or any shape belongs to, but in circular motion, that is only a shape of circles.
Mhm. In fact,
So,
yeah, both of you are correct. I think instead of motion, here I should have written path, right? That would have made it a bit clear,
Okay,
right? I think that is a mistake from my side, right?
that's okay.
Yeah.
But the
So,
question still stands correct if even if it is a mistake from your end. The question is still
yeah,
correct.
yeah, the question is correct, but this option, I think path would have been much better, right? Rightly pointed by. Okay. So, let's move further to our next question. What will be the value of my variable at the end of this code? Okay. So first we are setting the value of my variable to 10. Then we are repeating 10 times and check here. This repeat loop is still here only. This last part is not the, it is not the part of this repeat block. Okay. So it is waiting for 1 second and then changing it by 10. And this is being done 10 times. So what will be the value at the end?
22.
20, sir.
22. Okay, let's
Option.
and
22.
let's analyze which one is the correct. Okay, so to begin with, we have the value 10 here. Okay, when we enter into this loop and we run once, what will be the value here? It is getting incremented by 10. So what it will become? It will become 20. Correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then then we are increasing it again by 10, 10 every time. So total we are increasing it by 10 in 10 steps. So that becomes 10 multiplied. Sorry, I will take
Sir,
some
it's
other colors.
22.
Let's check. I have not also checked. Okay. So 10 multiplied by 10, that equals to 100. So 100 added to 10. So what it is? 110.
Perfect.
Okay. Now we are setting my variable to my variable divided by 5. So what it is?
22,
100.
sir.
100.
Yeah,
It's 22,
110
sir.
divided by 5, that is 22.
22.
Right? So the correct value should be 22. Let's check in this what is happening here. Okay. So if we already have a my variable, okay, we are setting my variable to 10. Okay. Then we have a loop that is repeating it 10 times. First waiting for 1 second and then incrementing the variable by 10. Okay. And then at the end, what we are doing, set my variable to. Okay. You must understand there are a lot of commands going in one single code block. Okay. So here we are setting, but before setting, what we are doing is that we are doing a computation. What computation is there? If we go to operators, we are doing a division. We are dividing the existing my variable with 5. So taking my variable here and then dividing it by the value. I think operator only, I think we had values, right? Where the values are. Okay, the value itself is here. Okay, fine. In some cases, we have a different math log. So I was getting confused with that. Okay, so if we run this, and since we already have a timer of 1 second, we will be able to see how the values are changing. 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50, till 110. And actually, after 100, we are directly seeing 22 because after that, there is no wait second. Wait for 1 second. Okay. So if you put a wait for 1 second here, I think we will be able to see it more properly. 10, 20. It is starting with 10. That is why the final value is 110. Okay. And then it is being divided by 5. That is 22. Okay. Clear? Any confusion in this case?
No, sir.
Okay. So 22 will be the correct answer. Okay. So which of the following is true about Scratch? I think this is something everyone will be able to answer.
C.
See, we can run a forever loop, correct?
C, sir.
Yes, C is
See,
the correct answer.
because all other options are actually we can do, and here it is written cannot be done, right? We cannot add sound to our animation. Certainly, we can add sound to our animation. We cannot
Yes,
make a picture disappear. We can make because we can hide and show and hide, as sir have already shown in one of the session that we can show and hide the pictures, and we can create new variables. In fact, we ourselves have created 3 new variables. So only C is the correct answer here. Okay, now which of the following statement is true about the following block of code? Okay, so what this block of code is doing, let's understand this. Okay, first it is creating a variable x and setting it to 1. Then in this repeat block that is happening 7 times, setting t to some random values between 1 to 10, 1 and 10 both included. Okay, set x by t, change x by t. So x is getting increased by the random value between 1 to 10. It can either be 1, 2, 3, any value between 1 to 10, and waiting for 1 second. And this thing is happening 7 times. And at last, it is showing the variable x. So what is happening here?
Code is adding 7 random numbers to X, sir.
X, yes. And these 7 random numbers are between which values? 1 to 10.
1 to 10, sir. Yes, sir.
So which one will be the correct answer?
Option A, sir.
Option A. The code block is adding 7 random numbers between 1 to 10 to X. Right? So let's try this. Okay. So we will create 2 variables. Okay. Make a variable X, and we'll make a variable T. T, I think, already is there. Okay. X and T, 2 value. Since T was 6, it is showing 6 here. So first we will do set X to which value? 0 or 1? I think it was 1, right? So it is setting X to 1, then repeating 7 times, not 17. Repeating 7 times. Every time it is setting the value of T to some random values. Pick random between 1 to 10. So it is setting T to some random value between 1 to 10. Then it is waiting for 1 second. Oh no, changing and then waiting. So it is then changing X by the value T, and then waiting for 1 second. And then at the end, when everything is done, it is showing. So variable X. Okay, so let's so it is adding, and at last it is showing X to be something. And you see, if when you run it every time, it will have some different values. Okay, so the correct answer is 1. The code is adding 7 random numbers between 1 to 10 to X. Clear? Any doubts in this? Am I audible?
No, sir.
I am not audible, or no doubts?
You are audible, sir.
No doubts.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let's imagine a sprite to be a scooter. Okay. So in this case, if we have a code like this, how many times the scooter will move forward? Okay. Set Z to 2, X to 1. Okay. There are 2 variables. We are taking X and Z. Z is assigned the value 2. X is assigned the value 1. And then we have a repeat block of 10. If X by Z equals to 1, that means X and Z are equal, then move 10 steps and change Z by 2. Increase Z by 2. Okay. Else, like, yeah, if this is not there, then what will happen? Okay, sorry, not there. Even if this condition is done, it is fine. And even if this is not done, you see this inside this repeat block itself, change x by 1. So x is being increased 1 every time and waiting for 1 second. So what will happen in this case? Can anyone try to explain?
The denominator and the numerator both are being increased, and only when the fraction reduces to 1, that is, for example, b right now also it's 2 by 1, right? So if the when the
Yeah.
fraction will reduce to 1, only then the if block will be entered and the scooter will move 10 steps.
Yeah.
And that
So
will be repeated 10 times.
10 times. Yeah. So how many times this whole thing will run? The movement is happening only when x and z both are equal, right? X divided by z is 1. That will happen only when both of them are equal. And whenever the movement is done, the z is being increased by 2. And x is being increased in every step. Okay. So ideally, what will happen is that, and since we are repeating it 10 times, so what I understand is the movement will be 5 times, because let's check whether it is moving 5 times or not. But what is happening here is that if we go, whenever such things are there, we should go step by step to understand it. So at the beginning, z equals to 2, x equals to 1. So if we are checking x by z, it is not equal to 1. So this whole thing will not run at once. No movement is there. So 0 is the moment here. And then x will increase by 1. So it becomes 2 here. X equals to 2 here. Then after 1 second, this loop will again start. And this time x and z both have the value 2. So certainly it will go inside this if block. Move 10 steps. So first movement is done. Movement 1 is being done. Okay. And increase the z by 2. So now z becomes 4. 2 plus 2, that is 4. And again, x is also increasing. X is becoming 3 now. Okay. Wait for 1 second and then it will go and it will not run. Why not run? Because x and z are having different values. But again, x will increase by 1 and it will become 4. Okay. Till now, we are entering in this loop for the third time. We have run 3 times, right? So now this condition is followed, and again, second time there will be movement and it will become 6. Okay. So
Sir, 5
like
times an
that,
answer.
yeah, if we keep on going like this, we will see that the movement will be 5 times. Okay. So let's try this. Let's actually try for a scooter if it is there. I think it's not there. Yeah, scooter is there. So we are creating 2 variables. X is there. We will create another variable, z. Okay. So we are setting both. Okay. Once you have set the sorry, we are repeating it 10 times, and then we are going for if. Okay. So if x divided by if z by x is equal to 1. Okay. So this we will get from operators division as well as this conditions. There we are not putting any values. We will be putting xn. Sorry. Okay, correct till here? I'm doing it right?
X by Z, sir.
X by Z it was, right? Okay, now we will be moving 10 steps, then increasing Z by 2. Okay. Okay, and once this is done, then we are
கிளாஸ்ல எவனோ
increasing.
சாட் பண்ணிங்கறான் குரூப் சாட் இல்லனா நோ இரு
Yes Pratap.
என்னடா வாய்ஸ் ரெக்கார்ட்லாம் வச்சிருக்கேன் டேய் இது என்னடா கிளாஸ் நான் நிஜமா நோ 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 நோ
Sorry. And then we are changing x by 1 every time and waiting for 1 second.
இல்ல கணா
Okay, so let's run this and check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it stops. So though we have a repeat block of 10, it is running only when x and z both have the same values. Clear? So we, in these cases, you have to check. In fact, this is something like when z is like both of them are even, only then it is running. When any one of them is odd, it is not running. Z is even in most of the cases. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
The correct answer will be 5. Okay. Now imagine a cricket player hitting a sixer on a delivery. Okay. Which of the codes in this will represent the upward moment and downward moment of a ball? Seeing this, you must remember something already taught in the course, that is a aeroplane taking off and landing. Something like this have already been taught. Okay, it is just the sprite is being replaced by the cricket ball. So what should be the correct answer?
Option B, sir.
Option B. The left block, just a minute. Sorry. Yeah. So the left block
Option A.
represents, yeah, option A. See, let's instead of going to the options, let's see what we understand with this too. Okay. First, it is if this is a ball. Okay. And then it is saying the moment will turn from this side to 20 degrees, something here. Okay. Then it is moving 100 steps forward. So the ball will go here. Then it is waiting here. Then turn 20 further 20 degrees. So instead of this, it will move something like this. Okay. Let me remove this. This will create confusion. Okay, so now the movement will be in this direction. Then again move 100 steps. So it reaches here then wait for 1 second. So the movement is something like this. So in a sense, we are seeing a movement like this. This is for the case A, left block. Then for the right block, what is happening? Ball is turning 60 degrees. Okay. And now you see the turn has changed. First, the turn was anti-clockwise. Now the turn is clockwise. So if the ball was already here, let's suppose, and the movement was in this direction, so it will move down. Here we had moved 20-20, that is 40. So instead of going here, it will go a bit down. So the final movement will be somewhere here. And then it is moving 100 steps, going here, waiting for 1 second, and then turning 40 degrees. Now, in this case, again, instead of this direction, it will go somewhere in this direction. Okay. And move 100 steps. So actually, not exactly this direction, a bit somewhere here. Okay. So in this case, the curve will be somewhat downwards. So the left one, or A, should be for upward movement and B should be for the downward movement. So which of the option represents that?
B option, sir.
B option, right?
Option B, sir.
Option
Yes.
B. Yes. So we can see that, in fact, this is something very basic. Someone can say this looks like a kid's game, but this is something even used in MIT to teach. In fact, MIT has created this only to teach its undergraduate students, first year students, the basics of coding or programming. And this is something really intuitive, where you don't have to go remember the codes, how it is done, like what codes are there. This is something very intuitive, uh, looks very clear what is happening there. Okay, based on this, further we can understand, like this is something that will make your logics clear in, and then you can apply it very well in the other programming languages. In fact, all the languages, the language is just a tool. The logic is the same. Okay, so now I have a small trial for you people. In this stretch, try creating a code to make a ball bounce when it touches the edges. Like the ball is there, when it moves, when it reaches the edge, it bounces back like a ping pong ball. Okay, try making this. And then another one in which you try making 3 of these balls. Like if someone have seen that old Nokia 1600 or such phones, they used to have such screensavers. Like a ball will be bouncing towards the edges. So you can try making this.